We need to find out the valid parenthesis. We have been given that these characters will be a part of the string, only these characters, and we need to basically have certain conditions applied. So, open brackets. So, all of these are open brackets. Okay, so they have to be closed. So if this is the opening bracket, this has to be closed by this. Similarly for this, and similarly for the square brackets. Open brackets must be closed in the correct order. That means the order in which you are opening your whatever uh, character you're giving, that should be closed in the by its closing character in the same order, and every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. So it is like, let me just show you the let's go a little bit down. So if you see over here, this is a string which definitely has an opening and a closing tag, and that also in the same order. So this becomes a valid parenthesis. String number 2 is uh, you have an opening parenthesis and then you have a closing immediately, and similar for the second kind of character and the third kind of character. So this also lies into the valid parenthesis. And the third one is like there is an opening character but there is not the same type of the closing character, and that is why it is not a valid parenthesis. Apart from this, there are various other examples that I can give you. So let me give you an example. Like, say, for example, you have an opening, something like this. Okay. So if you see, this has an opening, but it's it is not the immediate opening. Okay. So it should be the immediate closing of for it. So basically, it can be like this. Okay, it should be immediate. It cannot be something like it has a different type of character, and the closing braces, it's not even a closing braces, it's an opening braces. So basically what happens is that this kind of thing will not work. Okay, now let's go and check how we can do this. Okay, so basically, let for this one, let me take a stack. Okay, okay, and let me just loop over this. So let me take the first element, which is a opening one. Let's take it. Then let's take the second element, again it's an opening one. Let's take. Now if you take a closing one, then for this closing one you need to basically check what is the first element in the stack. So the first element in the stack, when you basically remove it, it becomes the combination of these two. And when it becomes a combination of these two, that means they are not among the matching set. If you see over here, if you look over here, they are not even matching to this, not even matching to the second one. So when they are not the matching one, you will simply return, you will not even look at the other elements, you will simply return a false, because even if you get one unmatched element or one unmatched set of characters, it is not a valid parenthesis. So we have multiple examples for these, but I would like to take some more examples. Let me just go to valid parenthesis. Let me go to geeks for geeks, because they give some different examples as well, which we can just take it up. So let's take this one. Okay, so let me see if I can uh, 1 second. No. So okay, let me just do one thing. So let me take this. Okay, we have this kind of question. Okay, let me just copy it down very quick. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay, Okay, and fine. We have copied this down. Okay, so this is a bigger string, so we'll be able to understand. Let's take a stack for this as well. Okay, let's take a stack. In the stack, let's start from the first element. So the rules are, okay, there has to be, if there is an opening uh, parenthesis, there has to be a closed parenthesis in the same order. Okay, and it should be from the matching set. So let me give you the matching sets, which is number one, number two, and number three. So these are the matching sets. Okay, so any three of them, anyone which matches these three of them, they will be a valid parenthesis. So let's start. So we'd start with the first. Okay, it's an opening parenthesis. So let's push it into the stack. Then let's go to the second one. Okay, it's an opening parenthesis. Let's push into the stack. Then the third one, it's a closing parenthesis. Correct? It's a closing parenthesis. So I'll pop out this and I will check. Okay, so I got the matching set, because if I compare over here, I got the matching set. Okay, so after I get the matching set, what do? I basically pop this off because I'll remove this. So now my element remains only with this. Then, uh, yeah, so we have done this. This is completed, right? So now let's go over here. It's a closing tag. So when we go to the closing tag, definitely we are popping out from the stack. So the very first element, when we basically compare both of them, definitely we have the matching set over here. And when we have the matching set over here, what will happen? This is also a valid parenthesis. So we pop this out. Okay. So now we are done till here. Now let's go to the next one. Oh, it's a opening tag. So again, push it. Okay, it's a closing tag. So I have a closing tag, but when I pop this out and I take this both of them, I get a matching parenthesis, which is matching over here. So therefore, this is a matching parenthesis. So we will continue with it. Now I go to the next one. This is also a opening tag. So you push it into this tag. Then you have the second one, like this one. It is also a opening tag. So let's push it. Then let's go to this one. It is also a opening tag. Then let's push it. Now, when we go to this one, we have we are going to pop out the first element, right? We are going to do stack. We are just going to pop out the first element. So I will pop this out. Okay, and when I check, oh, this is the matching parenthesis. After I find out that this is a matching parenthesis, we will remove this. Okay, now let's go next to the next element. It's an open parenthesis, so I will basically put it inside this. Okay, and then let me check. Oh, it's a closing parenthesis, so I pop this out and I compare both of them. Yes, it's valid, so therefore I remove it from the stack. Okay, now after I remove it, I go to this one. Okay, this one is a closing tag. I will pop out this. So when I pop out this, both of them becomes a valid parenthesis. And I will pop this one as well. Let me just, clear off some space. Okay. Now, after I do this, let me go to this one. So this one is a opening tag. So you put it. Then this one is a closing tag. Oh, this is a closing tag. If I pop out the first element, I'm going to get a valid parenthesis. So after I get a valid parenthesis, I will continue. I will check for the others whether the stack is empty or the stack is still, having some elements. Yes, the stack is still having some elements. And then we have the last one, which is the closing tag. Now you pop out this and you check the combination of both. Yes, it is matching. And you remove it. Now, once you remove it and once you're done, that means once you come out of this, now there is nothing, right? There is zero. And even if you see the stack length is also empty, which is zero. So you don't have anything over here, and you've even completed your iteration of all the characters in your string, and therefore you come to a conclusion that yes, it's a valid parenthesis. So this is basically just in one single iteration. You have to do. You don't have to actually iterate. It multiple times or maybe a nested loop. It will be just one loop, and you just have to check it with uh, the very first element of the stack, because it should be in the same order as you have given. So if this is in the same order, it should also be closed in the same order. That means if first was a square brackets and then a circular bracket, then it should be a circular bracket and the square bracket, so that it's in the same order you are basically defining it as well. So this is a valid parenthesis. Now let's go to uh, something called as invalid parenthesis. Let's check something like this one. Let's take this one. Uh, okay okay So now, here what is happening is, let's start from the very beginning. Okay, let's go to the stack. Okay, this is our stack, and let's take each element. Now, this is a opening tag. So, opening tag, what do? I basically push it. Then we have an opening tag again. Opening tag, what do? I basically push it. Now we have a closing tag. Closing tag, and the first element that you pop up. Oh, this is not a matching set, because what you need? You need among this, and this is not a matching set. Okay, so therefore this is not a valid parenthesis. Instead, it would have been, instead, just a second. Instead, if it would have been like this, it would be valid. I'll tell you why. Now go to your stack. Okay, take the first element. It's a opening tag, correct? Then take the second element. It's a opening tag. Then take the third element. It's a closing tag. And you take pop up the first element from the stack and compare these two. Oh, it's a valid parenthesis. Then we will pop this out because we've got the valid parenthesis for this. Okay, we've got this pair. Okay, then we have the last one, which is the closing parenthesis. Now you still have something in your stack, so you pop it off and you check the combination, and yes, it's a valid parenthesis. Now this pair is also being taken, so now your stack is basically what? Your stack length is equal to 0, and your parenthesis is also matching. So it is a valid parenthesis. And this is how you need to basically evaluate, how you're going to solve, how you're going to iterate through every character, and how you're going to find the valid parenthesis. This was all about the how we will be solving it. Thank you.